Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Daniel Grunert, and over the past 25 years of being in practice, I've come to realize that most patients don't ask their doctors enough questions. Let me illustrate this. Let's say you're sitting at home during a rainstorm and you see that the ceiling in your kitchen is leaking on the floor. You would obviously know that there is a problem, right? But not knowing anything about roofs, you'd have to call in a professional. So you call out a professional roofer and he goes up on your roof the next day and comes back down and says, problem all fixed, that'll be $500. And you write him a check and you're happy with that exchange because you got what you wanted out of it, right? You got your roof fixed. At least until the next rainstorm when your ceiling in your kitchen starts leaking again. Well, what would you do? You would call up that roofer and you'd be like, hey dude, my ceiling's still leaking. And what if he told you, well, I'm sorry, there's nothing that I can do for you. You see, you have leaky roof syndrome. You'd be like, what? What the heck is a leaky roof syndrome? Now, what if he told you, well, don't worry about it. We have a solution to your problem. You see, we can send you this little red bucket, and every time your ceiling starts leaking, you could just put it under the leak. You would think the guy was a whack job. But if you're having digestive troubles, and you go in and see a doctor and the doctor tells you you have leaky gut syndrome, you think, wow, this guy's really smart. And you say, well, what do I have to do? And he says, well, we have a solution to your problem. Every time you have some abdominal discomfort, just take this little purple pill. And you would accept that as your only course of treatment. I mean, you don't even ask the doctor, well, why do I have a leaky gut? I didn't have one 5 years ago. You know, I mean, if your roof was still leaking, you would at least get a second opinion, wouldn't you? I mean, you would find somebody that has a good reputation in the area, that is known to be truthful and honest, like my good friend Art out in Mokina. So Art comes out and checks your roof and he says, you know what, the problem isn't your roof at all, it's your chimney. And you're like, well, how can it be my chimney? My chimney's on the other side of the house. And he says, well, you know what, you got a crack in your chimney and that's where the leak is coming from and it's hitting a beam up in your attic and it's traveling down the beam and falling over your kitchen. So he repairs the chimney and the leaky roof syndrome is corrected. Well, at Community Chiropractic, we're unique because we examine you for things that other doctors don't look for, because we know that there are three main causes of most health problems. The first one is biochemical imbalances due to poor nutrition. Do you think maybe your leaky gut syndrome could have something to do with what you're eating, or more importantly, what you're not eating, that can cause the thinning of the lining of your digestive tract, leading to leaky gut syndrome? Absolutely. The second main cause of health problems is hormonal imbalances. Hormonal imbalances due to prolonged stress. We know that stress causes digestive troubles. That's because your adrenals are the stress hormones of your body that release hormones that can affect digestion. And those adrenals can easily be tested. And most doctors don't even look at them when it comes to digestive troubles. And they're one of the main causes of digestive problems. Third main cause of health problems is neurological stress or damage due to trauma. Your nervous system controls every cell, every tissue, every organ in your body. You have more free nerve endings in your stomach and digestive tract than you do any other organ in your body except your brain. That's why they call your stomach the second brain. That's why you get those gut feelings. You see, your brain and your heart will lie to you, but your gut will always tell you the truth. So next week, I'm going to show you how you can determine whether you're at home, whether you're out of balance, neurologically, hormonally, or biochemically. It's going to be very cool, so stay tuned. So the difference between a leaky gut syndrome and a leaky roof syndrome is that you would never accept it as a fact that you would have to live with a leaky roof syndrome for the rest of your life. That would be just ridiculous. So thank you for your time.